lovers. You would think after 25 years they would finally have some food in this room, but sadly they don't. On the bright side, we have a great turnout. I see Gretchen out there representing her father, the inventor of toaster strudels. Gretchen, I am so sorry about that Mean Girls movie. Well, you know what, I probably shouldn't point that out considering it's ancient news by now. I also see Jordan, who recently entered the Guinness Books of World Records for eating the most carrots in a minute. Thank you, Jordan, for that. I also see renowned dietitians, chefs, and counselors. All of you here have accomplished outstanding food and eating accomplishments. However, I want to point out some of the most valuable accomplishments made by this group. In 2045, we started 35 treatment centers around the U.S. for eating disorders. We have created hundreds of recreational weight loss camps featuring some of the best dietitians. We also started Share the Food organization 10 years ago. Not to brag, that's my doing. But it's going strong, and I am more than grateful for all of your guys' help. But we are all here to love food, eat food, and share the love of food. I was 30 years old when I met this woman who, when she walked into the room, you just knew she had a story to tell. She had this glow about her. She is sadly not here with us anymore. However, she spent her life following this motto: eat, pray, love. She also loved cheesecake, by the way. This woman knew food not only for its taste, but for its culture, for its spirituality, and for the love. A group of us was given the chance to take a 4-month trip across Europe and parts of Asia with her. When we hopped on that plane, we were so excited to try all these new foods and all these new tastes around the world. Many families that we stayed with grew and caught their own food. They treasured the traditions around food much more than we do in America. I was baking with this Italian mother and her son, and I asked, why do you always provide so much food for your guests? Like, she would have a neighbor come over to borrow a light bulb or use something, and she would have a feast ready for him when he walked in the door. Many of you might have grandmothers like that. However, I think nowadays when we have visitors come over, it's usually cheese and crackers, order a pizza. This is what she told me for my answer for my question. She said, one cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well. This stuck with me. When I started traveling through the countries, and then even here in the U.S., when I saw how much of a food shortage there was in some areas, this stuck with me. Therefore, I challenge all of you to volunteer or donate to our Share the Food organizations and organizations like it, where we bring healthy foods and grassroots gardens into neighborhoods where the closest grocery store is actually a small convenience store on the corner, where healthy foods and fresh produce is still too expensive to buy. This program has recently expanded worldwide, as well as sending food packages to families in need. And I can't help but thank you guys for that. I challenge you to be thankful for the love of eating, the ability to feel that love, and I challenge you to share that love. I challenge all of you to find a motto like Eat, Pray, Love, to value eating as something more than just face value. Value the culture, the good company, and the traditions around what you eat. Once we all eat well, we can think well, love well, and sleep well. Good night.